UK has just one pension success story in 50 years, now Labour will destroy it. The British pension system is a litany of failure. For 5 decades, meddling politicians have triggered one scandal after another. Now it's Labour's turn. Since the 1980s we've had just one pensions policy success. Chancellor Rachel Reeves will now sink that with a £15 billion tax raid in Wednesday's autumn budget. Millions of workers will pay the price in lower pensions and incomes, for decades to come. These are the very working people Reeves and PM Keir Starmer claim to be protecting. Instead, they're launching a shocking assault on their workplace pensions. Just about everything that could have gone wrong with pensions policy over the last 5 decades has. In the 1980s, Tory PM Margaret Thatcher encouraged employees to transfer from generous occupational pensions into personal pensions, in a bid to make the workforce more mobile. This triggered the £11 billion pensions mis-selling scandal as commission-hungry advisors urged 2 million workers to switch into inferior personal pensions, blighting retirements. There was a far bigger scandal in 1997, when new Labour Chancellor Gordon Brown launched a £200 billion pension stealth tax raid. This wiped out almost every private sector final salary scheme in the UK. Today, only public sector workers expect to get gold-plated pensions, which pay a guaranteed income based on service and salary. By contrast, private sector pensions are a risky gamble on the stock market. Thanks to Gordon Brown, I could add a host of pension scandals to that list, including Maxwell pensioners, Equitable Life, British Steel, widows' pensions and the WASPI debacle. Personally, I think the jury is still out on 2015 pension freedom reforms, too. But there has been one big success, the Workplace Pensions Auto-Enrollment Scheme. Launched in 2012, auto-enrollment was designed to give up to 10 million mostly lower-paid workers a company pension for the first time, and that's exactly what it's done. It's been a roaring success. It's not perfect and needs to be built on, but instead Reeves is bringing out her wrecking ball. Under auto-enrollment, employers are obliged to enroll every eligible staff member onto a pension. Employers have to contribute 3% of staff earnings, tax relief adds 1% and workers pay in 4%. The total contribution is 8% of income. That's not enough to guarantee a comfortable retirement, but it's a brilliant start. It should be untouchable. Auto-enrollment was set up with cross-party support. Now Labour is gunning for it. Something else Starmer didn't warn us about in the general election, it's a pension scandal happening before our very eyes and must be stopped. Reeves and Starmer are looking to charge national insurance on employers' pension contributions. The impact will be huge. Companies will try to recoup the cost by employing fewer workers, capping future wage hikes and only paying the 3% minimum into pensions. Former Labour Cabinet Minister David Blunkett has warned it could lead to rotten pensions for millions, and he's not the only one. Former Pensions Minister Ross Altman has also blasted this serious mistake. As has another former Pensions Minister, Steve Webb. We've had just one pensions policy success in half a century. And Reeves will smash it in just 3 months. As with every other pension scandal, millions will be paying the price long after the culprits have been kicked out of office.